Okay guys, we're almost to the coloring phase. I'm getting really happy with the results so far. I'm making another clipping mask just to see where we are, lining it up with the guides, and then performing that clipping mask. Doing some last minute checks, flipping that over just to see if there's anything. There's that little weird video issue. I don't know what that is. So I'm going to put that back up right. I'm pleased with it. I fixed all of my outstanding issues regarding distracting elements and spaces. And I'm going to select everything and copy it over to my second artboard and start filling that in with color using color guides. The thing that I want to keep in mind when I color this is to just color it in a subtle manner, meaning not everything will be colored. I still want to leave some white areas, some black areas, and I'll even start to play with the transparency panel, which you'll see, and I'll start to adjust the transparency, and you'll get some really cool overlapping color mixing that way. I've pulled down my color guides here and my swatches panel. I always like to have those out when I color things just to make sure that I have all my bases covered. I'm going to pick a color harmony that I don't normally pick. I think I'm going to go with high contrast. I think I'm just searching around for different ones, but in the end I'm going to edit and go into edit mode and just start to play around and adjust some of this color. So this is the one I'm getting pretty close to. And I'm gonna save out a color group for my coloring, just in case. I always like to save out a color group just in case something happens and I lose that color for some reason. I can always click on that folder for the color group in my swatches panel and get that back really easily. I'm also going to stay away from really high contrast colors or really saturated colors. Going for the more tint side, so the colors plus white, just to see, just to experiment and play around with, and even some muted shades there, dull tones, and we'll see what happens. to start selecting some color that I have. I filled in some lines there, but I'm going to start to select some colored areas and go to my transparency layer and start to adjust those. Notice I start to get some overlapping, some really cool overlapping kind of happy accidents. Some I like, some I don't like, and some others present problems that I don't want to deal with, so I just don't make that change. So our next step after we're happy with this is to bring it over to Photoshop, and I'll see you there next.